Well, some of the players that we were meaning to highlight was, I believe for this one, Trick versus Reps. Now, Reps was actually our highest rated player of the tournament thus far. I can actually have a look on my screen down here. He is a 1.64 rating on VLR. And now, actually, very exciting, you can actually search up this tournament on VLR and have a look at the stats yourself, have a look at the format. It's quite exciting that we got the tournament over on VLR thanks to our friends over there. And yeah, it's a great opportunity to have our little uni tournament on the global Valorant forums, essentially. So, comps being locked in. Is that actually Ophelia playing? Who's on Oph's account? Who's on OPH? Wait.
Well, he's on Phoenix, bro.
Oh, wait, that's Kolashi. Oh, okay. So, OPH is Kolashi. That's, you know what, that makes a lot of sense. I was wondering what was going on there. So yeah, that's Kolashi. He's one of our resident Phoenix merchants. We got two of them. It's him and Splatgun, although Splatgun does play a fair amount of Yoru as well, and some Sova. But he's the OG Phoenix one trick. Back from America, he is the NA import. Flew all the way here to New Zealand for this tournament. But look, we are getting into things. I will need to be following our lovely observer, which we do have today. And yeah, we will be getting right into the game. So, let's get into things now. I need to fix those transitions. A couple mishaps with production happens. We were trying to get our overlay to work, but unfortunately, it's decided that it does not want to be. So, is what it is. Unfortunately, it just didn't want to today, which is not a problem. We will sort that out as we go on, but look, I don't know if I'll have time to do that. I have to do it later. We need to get into this game. I already see a few. Look out the stunt. For the defense. But not going to be going for anything too crazy off rip, just a slight rubble fight, as we do normally see here on Lotus. Is BISCUIT not having any of it actually going to be going in towards the C site. Sheer wall, though, will stop their approach, slow them right on down.
Precision kill.
It looks like they will be grabbing the first few kills here. Team BISCUIT going to be fighting on forward. Kolashi wanting to go around this corner.
One enemy remaining.
Oh wait, hold on, that's not Team BISCUIT, that's NA imports. The side's incorrect. I will go fix that as well. Apologies. A lot of things to fix, but things will get smoother as we go on. We're on a very strict schedule today, so things like this do tend to happen. As AUEC gets a quick double. This would have to be a 1 versus 5 for him to try and convert this, and there's a third. 2 remaining, position known, and, well, still a couple shots that could be found, and an excellent attempt, but unfortunately will not be happening. As it is NA imports grabbing the pistol round here today. Lovely shots from Hure. Another excellent player that we do have here today. Alright, well, looks like the sides have been fixed, hopefully. All classics for Team BISCUIT. They're not going to be investing much here. I don't know if Strat meant to end up on top of rubble there. Doesn't matter too much as he's going to be leading the charge regardless. He's going to be donating that orb over to Kolashi. And of course, the more that Kolashi can get those runner backs online, the more dangerous he can become. This guy known to pull off some rather mental plays. Won't be abnormal to see him dropping many a kill here. Actually, for Team BISCUIT, it's not a great start. I mean, I don't know if much was shown there, or if we just got spammed down. A little unlucky if that is the case. Kimono, a dink on two-way, how just on the jiggle peek out. Few not prepared for Strat at all. Strat potentially going to be going for a little bit more here. Already pushed up so far. You're up against classics. Why not go for it? There we go.
Enemy remaining.
Quick little 3-piece for the Rays. Should be a relatively easy round to then finish off. Actually, Koloshi unable to take down Kimono. Welcome to the server for the 4 Strat, and that'll be the eco round 1 very, very handedly. Lovely stuff from Strat. It is just eco frags to be fair, but still, credit to him for getting it done.
One enemy remaining.
Now Rifle's going to be coming online for Team Biscuit. This is what we needed to see from them. Get some rounds on the board nice and early. Especially up against this attacker side. And look, that's a nice first blood to come through. Sees nade. Rewards them with a kill. Not only that, that's Koloshi gone. Not going to be able to use the runner back in this round. Of course, this is just the bonus, so any imports shouldn't be expecting too much, but if they can get some rounds here, if they can convert it, then their attack half could be snowballing relatively quickly. I mean, the fact that Koloshi has that ult already could have been very useful in this round, but as we said, not going to be too much for him at all here. Ryuzu getting another one onto Strat, so good start for Team Biscuit here. I mean, this one is these two teams, a little bit hard to predict who will come out on top here. I mean, NA Import, I would argue, have some massive star power on their team, but I think Team Biscuit, generally speaking, will probably have some slightly better team chemistry. I think they've been playing together a little bit more. Whereas NA Imports, I mean, they're subbing in Shiba today. They have, of course, had, I believe it was... I'm not entirely, I forget their name exactly. It was like Mini Toast or something. I think they were playing on an account named Chaewon. But this, you know, NA Imports is a team of, I believe, solos and duos that have signed up. So, you know, not necessarily the most chemistry, but I mean, when you've got players like Reps and Koloshi, I mean, these are two of the best players that we have in our university. And straight off rip, looks like Koloshi's going to be getting things started. Separated off on the B site, but immediately grabbing a kill regardless, traded by a Trick. But the rest of the team already pushed up on the A site. But still, Spike isn't anywhere close. If that gets taken over towards the C site, perhaps. Oh my gosh, Kimono. Lovely shots coming out there, dealing with all 3 players towards A. But the Spike hasn't been found, so perhaps Team Biscuit should be thinking about where that might be headed or why they haven't heard that Spike dropped voice line yet. It's going to be coming in towards the B site. Prowler not going to be spotting Weihao just yet. So he should be able to get this plant down. Perhaps go for a sneaky flank. I mean, he's got the time for it. But still, up against 3 players, this is not going to be easy by any means. And we talk about star power for NA Imports. Trick and Kimono are going to be absolutely formidable players as well. Trick up there in the ratings as well. Ryuzu going to take first contact. Immediately will get dropped. 10 HP though for Weihao. Here's exactly where these players are coming from on the angle. I can't find the shots. Trick will take him down, and Team Biscuits going to be denying any sort of early resurgence from NA Imports, just keeping them at those 2 pistol round wins. And Kimono, this is so sharp. Yeah, lovely stuff from Team Biscuit. Not letting things get away from them early on. That's exactly what we like to see. You know, if we get some close games today, it's going to be a lot of fun here. Once again, some rubble pressure being shown. Bit of an eco round for NA Imports here, so they're just going to be going together, trying to make things as quick and easy as possible. You get some easy ones off rip, but look, I don't think they're just going to be gifted over, that's for sure. already see they're just pausing for now, trying to wait out some util perhaps. Hard to say exactly.
Drop in a smoke.
Joke's over! You're dead! Careful now.
Now, Polishi going to be using that. Run it back. Hero rifle in this round. Going to be relying on him to get something done. His Shrek, 1 HP. Not going to be standing very long there over towards the door. Retake to start. Coming in from stairs. Paranoid to come through. And Reps, I believe he hit a headshot with a gun. It was only a Bulldog. Won't do too much damage. And it's all down to Wei Hao. On the back of side. That's 2 nice shots with the Sheriff. But it's just Shiba remaining. And ultimately, Team Biscuit do a great job trading out, winning the round. Not too much trouble in it at all. Well, Kimono, bit of a statement coming in here, keeping things well in Team Biscuit's favor. Heard rumors that he was a pretty good player, but you know, was yet to see him on the server, so it's good to see that he's getting those kills when he needs them. This round, split approach from side of NA Imports. Not going to be going too committed to any part of the map just yet.
Okay.
Bit of a slower default, perhaps. This looks like Kalashi fully aware that there's a Vice set up here. Kimono maybe deploying those as soon as possible. Strat now using Showstopper, getting onto site, but there's not really anyone nearby. Sends it out, won't quite connect onto anyone. The spike will get planted very easily. His way forward, dodging the stun, pulls out the flash, and unfortunately, that's exactly when Huawei chooses to swing. So now the retake begins, 4 versus 4. Lockdown going to be invested very late here in this round. Good usage of the ults to try and stop this retake, but Trick already getting on this defuse, and it's not planted for them at all. Sure, the molly's good, but I think he should be getting detained here. 3 players, all of Team Biscuit, save for 1. Fully trapped here. Huawei trying to save his team. I think enough time's been bought with that lockdown. Ashiba's going to collect on these kills. That's exactly what NA Imports needed to do. Lovely usage of the lockdown. So much value being gotten from it. I'll be feeling good about that one. So, look at the buys. So rifles coming out for everyone, but even though NA Imports won this round, still going to be low on money, so they got to get these ones on the board as soon as they can.
Bring them down.
Early contact in towards B. Kalashi getting that kill onto Few. Oh, not kill, sorry. Headshot onto Few. 140 though. Bit of a phantom moment. Just going to be trying to trigger this sheer wall. I don't know how that didn't trigger it, but look, there we go. Second time. Able to bait out that little piece of utility.
Out of charges. Satchel out.
Now we're heading in on towards that C site. Still Vizutal here. Stopping Strat in his spot. Didn't want to be tanking too much damage to the Razor Vines, but regardless, it looks like Team Biscuit going to be letting this spike get planted without too much of a fight once again. Utilizing lots of util in towards CT this time. I'm fully aware that NA Imports love to fight on forward, and now they're using their ults. Already invested the Steel Garden and the Showstopper. Making their way into this as fast as possible. Not dead yet from Reps will come out, but immediately dropped back towards the grave. This one's gonna be
Last
so
player
hard
standing.
for NA imports to try and deny. Koloshi with a quick one on the way out, but look, that's not quite good enough. I keep on getting stutters. Apologies, we're trying to fix some of these transitions and stuff at the moment. We should have this sorted very, very soon.
Let's have some fun.
Alrighty.
Concussing!
Good now. Finding this first blood and already finding one on B as well.
Bomb buddy
So
out.
early first 2 kills for Team BISCUIT is already a great start here. Although, just when we look at things, this is an eco round for NA import, so they're not going to be expecting too much out of this one. So once again, Koloshi going to be trying to bait out this Rise Wall, destroys the Razor Vine, and quick jump out. Do have to wonder if Horoway is going to continue trying to swing off the back of the Razor Vine. It looks like NA imports are pretty aware that they're not just going to be running directly through it. It's not going to be an isolated 1v1, at least not easily. Flash will stop them from coming through that door though. So they're stuck in B main just for now. Paranoia in hand for Horoway. He's just going to be waiting for any sound to send that paranoia out. Immediately
Spike
grabs a kill
down,
off the
B.
back of it. Shiba the only one remaining. It's, oh my god, Kimono. This guy, so clean with the aim right now. He is so fast. I mean, let's look at this from Kimono. I mean, Horoway. This is pretty basic stuff from Omen players, saving that paranoia for an entry onto site, but I mean, this last, that is just, what a flick. That is insane. We're getting into this next round.
Let's kill this competition. Lighting thorn. Lighting cracked.
Where are you?
Only a pressure from NA imports.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Maybe even using the run it back here, but it's actually going to be for a B split, but I don't know if they properly realize that there's still this Vice set up here. They got to get the spike through. You can already see Team BISCUIT very happy to play retake here, falling all the way back in towards spawn. So far away from getting back into this as Strat pushed up once again. Prowler to clear it. But no one swinging off the back of it. Strat deciding to go on forward. Shiba dropped by a few. Strat won't be around much longer either as this retake off to a great start. Haven't dealt with Koloshi though. In through Link, just trying to stabilize the spray. Good enough for 2, but going for more there.
One enemy remaining.
Bit of a ambitious play as it's leaving it all down to Weihao. 1 versus 2, but Komodo good for that situation any day. Eventually finding that trade and another defuse for Team BISCUIT. So many rounds where they just go for this retake and it's working out pretty well for them, to be fair. Not too bad from them at all.
Now we wait. Need to move my wall. Now we wait. Rip and tear. I'm feeling charitable. Who needs something?
They kill for we user here. Another eco round for NA import. Apologies, haven't rolled that scoreboard, but still though, reps. Gonna trade so a few will go down. Strat's found himself lovely luck here. Immediately gonna be collecting that rifle as well, pulling his team over towards the C site that he walked all the way through. Looking for a little bit more as well. Already spotted one, perhaps even heard both. Just gonna play disciplined here. Knows that his teammates don't all have the luxury of this rifle that he's picked up, so he needs to hold on to it. just to make sure that they can secure this round. And oh, what a time to do it. Not in the full buy, but rather sidearms in hand. Managing to make a decent impact here. As Trick looking to clear towards back of sight. Spots out where Strat is, but can't find the flick. Kimono with a quick trade. This would be a 1 versus 4 that he has to deal with as he's fully trapped up. They know exactly where he is, and Shiva on the swing takes him down. NA imports. Look, we know that the players are good, and that's one of those rounds that comes out where it's like, okay, yeah, we get it. You're good at the game. So good to see from them.
Rip and tear. Flash placed.
Alrighty. So again, starting off towards the A site here, and again, not much from Team BISCUIT as far as trying to contest this. I mean, especially now with this lockdown's in play once again. Team BISCUIT not really going to be doing a whole lot to try and stop this. It's also fair enough that they're going for retake here, because they've got nice, pretty few ults of their own. Steel Garden, Rolling Thunder, can easily start a retake. Here's the Steel Garden, Showstopper as well, although that's actually from NA Imports. Maybe trying to stop this entry back onto the site. He's already found Kimono, that's a great pick to get. There's actually the sidearms, getting it all done for NA Imports, an almost flawless round for Team BISCUIT. Maybe you should have used the Rolling Thunder as well.
Last round in the half.
I mean, imagine being stunned and not being able to use your gun. It's going to be pretty difficult, but unfortunately for Team BISCUIT, they don't. And, well, they suffer a round loss because of it. Sure, credit to NA Imports. Strat, lovely performance thus far today. I mean, this is with reps. I mean, again, we said he's the highest rated player in the tournament for a reason. He was going absolutely insane on the ISO yesterday. Oh, not yesterday, Monday. Feels like yesterday, but no, it was a couple days back on Monday where we played the opening group stage. Now strapped for this last round and a half, deciding to buy an up. But Kimono snuck past, wasn't expected there at all, and well, a bit of a, I mean, I don't know why he clicked the blind, maybe a bit of a misinput. Not too sure what the plan was there, but either way. Once again, Team BISCUIT finding themselves in a situation where they've already taken down 2 players. Should be feeling pretty good. Now that share gets triggered once again. Again, for NA Imports at the moment, I think they're just trying to find an opportunity, trying to pick somewhere on the map as, well, it's a bit of a fake in towards B, or at least maybe that was the plan. So it doesn't look like it's worked out all too well. They drew out a lot of ults, but unfortunately Kimono was on the other side of it as that door got opened. And so Team BISCUIT will be securing 7-5 at the half here.
Switching sides.
We're feeling alright about that one. Sweet swap halves, of course, here. For Strat and Kimono, they're the ones going at it for the top frag at the moment. Although, as I say that, Kimono actually a decent amount ahead. Horrorway, a similar scoreline to Strat. Kalashi as well. Maybe not quite the performance that we could have expected to see from him, but still putting up decent numbers. And first game on today, these players all... I was about to say coming in early. I mean, they did come in early, but it's still mid-afternoon, so, you know, Not like they just woke up or anything. His Wayhow gets pulled into his own nano swarm. Oh, devastating C's there. Strick finds a couple as well. Spike gonna be planted. That's a rough one for Wayhow. And of course, NA imports in general not getting too much success here at all. It's all down to Shiba, 1 versus 5. Pulled up to play today, subbing in for the NA imports, and well, this one just a bit too tall of a task. So let's see what went down here. I mean, Wayhow deciding to go forward and got sucked and decayed in towards his own molly. That is truly unfortunate there.
I take what I want.
Full save for NA imports. I believe I only saw 1 sheriff there, so they're not going to be investing too much into this. On their defense, I mean, that's pretty tough. I mean, they had a fairly aggressive comp with the double doors, so the fact that they weren't quite able to find too much success on the attack, slightly concerning sign for them. Team Biscuit making their way on towards the C site here. C's not going to be finding any connections. Just a lot of spam coming through here. Kimono finding 3 with the ghost, looking for a little bit more, perhaps even an ace. He's on for it. Flash to come around the corner. You're up against Koloshi. Knives are out, and it's the ace for Kimono. This man is absolutely absurd. I mean, he's topping the scoreboards after being completely absent in the Swiss stage. Team Biscuit looking terrifying with this guy shooting. Just spamming. I mean, that's just spam, really.
3 down.
But still, so clean on the rest of them. And I mean, sure, you can say it's eco frags, but this guy's still with a ghost. It's fair fights, you could argue. So, imports gonna be fighting a rather uphill battle here. Oh no, now flying up towards that Phantom. Gonna be trying to stop this push coming in towards Rubble. Done exactly that. Dropping Strat early on. See if he decides to go in towards B to try and deal with Koloshi, but he is falling all the way back, not wanting anything to do with any further fights. Already even the numbers. Don't want to make the defense get stretched even thinner over this 3-site map. So you can already see Wayhow a little bit concerned about any mound control being taken by Team Biscuit. I'm not too sure if he saw anything, but should be aware that perhaps people could be coming in very, very soon.
Found them.
Is that alarm not getting triggered? Trick flying on him. His stun will keep Wayhow from staying out in the open. Koloshi goes down on the back of sight of the entry from Trick, and you can see the amount of assists on that one. So much support and neutral from the team. Like planted as now they fall back towards the front of the site. Just going to be playing around this elbow area. Not really planted for main, so they can't go all the way back there. Fortunately for them, not going to be any flanks coming. It's all from Waterfall and Defender spawn. Lots of steps being made. Trick playing ahead of it though. Spots a couple pixels just besides that dark cover. And it's quickly cleaned up by the rest of Team Biscuit. This is looking lovely from this team. I'd always argue that the winner of this team was never going to have... Oh, the winner of this team, what am I talking about? The winner of this game was never going to have it easy, that's for sure. I mean, if I quickly have a look at the brackets, I believe the winner of this team... I keep on saying that. Winner of this game is going to be going up against the winners of Hungry Seekers versus Divas, which... Look, I don't want to call things before it happens, but Hungry Seekers were one of our undefeated teams that were looking very, very good over in the group stage, so... Look, it's going to be a difficult game for whatever team comes out on top, no doubt, but... Look, if Team Biscuit, if they've got Kimono, they win this and they've got kimono on Saturday. And they are a scary team, that's for sure. If they're playing like this. Completely shutting down some of the star players of NA Imports. Is Wayhout once again a little bit overwhelmed perhaps. It's actually Reps to find the kills. I mean, fair enough. We know this guy can shoot. Are they ready for the swing from the smoke? Ryuzu mops them up. Polish, can't find any either. Once again, Team Biscuit looking so good. Now, I am struggling to pull up this bracket. The Wi-Fi on my phone not looking too good. But yeah, so I am right. So the winner of this game will go up against Hungry Seekers versus Divas. Which I believe might... No, it's not our next... No, it is our next game, I think. Yeah, Hungry Seekers versus Divas is the next game that we're playing. So we'll find out relatively quickly who's going to be going up against what is looking to be Team Biscuit on Saturday. It's a bit of a rebel control attempted. Unfortunately, it's really just Strat being sent out on his own to die there. Only a seize from Shiba to hold anyone else back. That showstopper sent him towards heaven immediately, denying the run it back. Steel Garden sent in as well. I don't believe that connected onto anyone, so maybe a bit of a wasted ult on that one. Could have saved it for a little bit later in this post plant. NA Imports still not going to have an easy job ahead of them. Koloshi finding one on the way in, but now Team Biscuit all taking the opportunity to swing. And I think they've just realized that at the moment they are hitting shots, and unfortunately NA Imports are not. I mean, you can just look at the difference in kills. It is almost night and day. Team Biscuit with so many. Now up to map point, looking to eliminate NA Imports very quickly here today. I mean, it has not been long for this one. Very quick map of Lotus here. Ever since the side swapped, it has been gas on for Team Biscuit. Early skirmish over towards B. Koloshi has found this one just swinging on his own a couple times. Perhaps looking for a little bit more. So he should be hearing exactly where that last player of Team Biscuit was heading. Doesn't know who it is, of course, but of course he might have his suspicions, and he's calling some flanks to come out of A main as well. You can already see they've made their way into lobby, but with Hurawei finding that kill on towards C, perhaps going to be heading on back. Wayhout, so many players to deal with, stunned out in the open. I mean, that smoke from yeah, was that a smoke from Team Biscuit? I mean, that one honestly might have saved them. I'm not too sure where it came from, but either way, it's still going to be so difficult here. 2 versus 2. Shiba on the flank. Thinking about using this Nightfall. We're going to send it through. That'll connect onto Few. Quick Jiggle will end up spotting him as well, but just given the 1v1 over, it's all down to Wayhout. Can't hear anything, but still sends out the blind. Tap into the spike. He will have heard that one. It's Wayhout with the Outlaw. We'll keep NA Imports alive just for that little bit longer. Don't know how he managed to hit that one. It looked like a no-scope. Who knows?
Everyone note down your observations, then let's
Yeah, it's
run
been
it
tough
together.
on Wayhout being left in a lot of situations where he has to try and clutch things out, and well, finally there he does manage to do it to his credit, but still, it's not easy, that's for sure.
Placing sentry. Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
Now, going into this next one. Team Biscuit gathered up towards B main. Doesn't look like they are going to be going anywhere else, really. This one might just be hit B. But Trick going to be dropped early on. Melted by that molly. His Reps left to try and defend the site on his own. No one left with him. blinded up by his teammate as well as he pops the not dead yet. Gonna be looking for a target, looking for a kill to get back into this, and he's done exactly that. Showstopper out as well, won't find anything. It's all down to the trade games as 1 versus 1. Both players low, both with ball to just a single bullet. As it's all Wuzu at the end of the day. Team Biscuit taking it 13-6. And so, unfortunately, we will be saying goodbye to the NA imports. Great effort for them, especially like we were saying, considering that they are a team of mostly solos and duos, I believe, that signed up. But unfortunately for them, Kimono and Trick just... I mean, even Hore as well. You can look at the scoreboard. 23, 19, 19. Just, I mean, shooting like crazy. They just could not be stopped, unfortunately, for NA imports. So that will be all we have for this first match. The next game we have coming up is, of course, going to be XX Divas XX up against Hungry Seekers, the #1 contenders team in Premier in Oceania. They are a team here from New Zealand who will be playing today in just, 20 minutes or so. So don't go anywhere. We got that next quarterfinal game coming up soon. And yeah, we will see you then.